In a small town, there lived a woman named Sarah. She was known for her unwavering dedication to working for God. She spent her days volunteering, helping those in need, and spreading the message of faith. Despite her best efforts, life had thrown countless challenges her way, and she bore the weight of her struggles with grace and strength. One fateful day, tragedy struck Sarah's life as she lost her beloved sister in a tragic accident. The pain was unbearable, and Sarah's heart shattered into a million pieces. She couldn't understand why God would allow such a terrible thing to happen. She felt abandoned, hurt, and overwhelmed by grief. The bitterness took hold, and she began to blame God for the chaos in her life. Sarah's once radiant spirit grew dim as she withdrew from her community and her faith. She felt unworthy of God's love, believing that her suffering was a punishment for her shortcomings. She couldn't fathom how a loving God could allow her to endure such pain. Little did Sarah know that God's boundless love was always there, waiting for her to accept it. She struggled to find answers to the questions that plagued her, seeking solace in her own understanding of the world. Her life became a constant battle, trying to prove her worthiness to a God she believed had abandoned her. One quiet evening, as Sarah sat alone in her room, wrestling with her anger and despair, she received a message from a dear friend. The message contained a simple yet profound truth: that the chaos in the world and the trouble she faced weren't caused by God. God had not forsaken her, nor had He orchestrated her pain. In that moment, she realized that her perception of God had been clouded by her grief and bitterness. The message also reminded Sarah of the ultimate expression of God's boundless love, the gift of His Son Jesus. God's love had always been freely given through Christ's sacrifice, and she didn't even need to struggle to earn it. All she needed to do was open her heart and accept this precious gift. Tears flowed as Sarah's heart softened. She realized that her anger and resistance were keeping her from the love that had always been there, waiting for her to embrace it. With a trembling voice, she offered a prayer, asking for forgiveness and the strength to accept God's love, just as He had been freely given to her through Jesus. As days turned into weeks, Sarah's heart began to heal, and the warmth of God's boundless love enveloped her. She found solace in her faith once again and gradually let go of the bitterness that had consumed her. Sarah's story is a reminder to all of us that God's boundless love is not something we must earn. It is a gift freely given to all mankind. We need only open our heart and accept it. God's love is always there, waiting to embrace us, no matter the challenges or hardship we face. It is a love that transcends our human understanding, and it is available to every soul willing to accept it. Thank you for watching this video. Give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you're yet to do so. We'll see you in the next video.